deck from missing teeth to millionaire matchmaker. Find out how Leah McSweeney made a killing after taking a beating. Her small business story is next. You do not want to miss this. And well, try not to use our next guest as an example in your startup, but if you find yourself in her situation, which is unlikely, it's not a bad idea to use the money the way she did. Leah McSweeney turned $75,000 from a settlement with the New York Police Department into a fashion business that is making waves by being outrageous. Leah McSweeney is founder of Married to the Mob. We'll tell you what MOB stands for, well, as close to it as we can on a family program. Joining us now to tell us all about, well, first of all, how did you get, what was the police settlement all about, $75,000?
Yeah, I had a little altercation with the NYPD. And,
which was?
A sergeant actually had punched me in the face, and then
why did he punch you in the face?
He was beating up a friend of mine. I had an empty water bottle in my hand. It hit him in the head. He got really upset.
It hit him in the head. He thought you threw it at him.
Yeah, but it was an empty water bottle, you know.
Okay. All right. And, you ended up with
missing tooth. You know, one of my teeth got knocked out. The other one was broken, and big puffy face.
Went to court. Listen, altercations happen for many reasons. Sometimes people decide to settle. They settle them. You got $75,000. What did you do with the money?
I lived off of it and was able to put all my time into my company and fund it.
And this is what you have ended up with.
Yes.
And what does, first of all, the B, you see the B a lot in your material. And we don't like to say it on air, but it's a word that rhymes with witch, that begins with the letter B. So you can kind of guess what's going on here. Why so outrageous? Just as an attention grabber or what?
No, I mean, honestly, it's just my personality on T-shirts. So I guess if that's outrageous, then that's what I am. I don't think I'm the only girl like me, and I think I'm like the voice for those women.
But well, I mean, there are a lot of people that use that word. I mean, it's used in hip-hop community all over and everything.
This is an empowering way, not at all putting women down, so.
No, I understand that, but the problem, it is a little eye-catching, it is a little outrageous. It's in your face. I mean, let's face it, it is in your face, and it sells, and you are selling your material, right?
Definitely.
We have, by the way, that bag. I totally lowballed. Take a look at that bag, the MOB bag there. I totally lowballed this at about $150. It retails for what, $1,000?
It was a special project I did with MTTM, which is a German luxury accessories brand.
Can you pick it up just so that we can see what how thick it is and everything? That's $1,000. Is it selling?
It's sold out. We made 30 of them, and they sold in about a day.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Now, I think it's outrageous to emphasize a B word. Maybe you don't, but I do. I'm an old F. But we'll use initials in this show rather than spelling out the words. The problem with doing that, though, having sort of an in-your-face thing, is you reach a limit. I'm thinking of a comedian, Andrew Dice Clay. Remember him? Andrew Dice Clay, before your time. He was an outrageous, in-your-face comedian. He'd use a lot of foul language on stage, and he got a lot of attention for a short period of time. And then you reach a barrier. The question is, how do you dial back? If you have kind of an in-your-face approach, how do you dial back and become more sort of mainstream?
I think you're looking too much into the B word. It's not like the brand is about the B word, The brand is about, women being themselves, whether that's the B word or not.
Well, you use the B word all over the place, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love the B word.
You love the B word.
I love it.
But
I'm a B word, and I'm okay with it.
Do you think you may reach, as a lot of people have, a ceiling at which you have to kind of dial back a little bit?
Yeah, and you know what I do? I make some T-shirts that have the B word, and then I do other T-shirts that don't have the B word, because I do have young girls watching. I get emails from 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, and I'm trying to promote positivity. I'm not trying to promote, anything negative. So I do understand that, I do have to sometimes censor some of my T-shirts. I'm trying to put a positive message out there, so.
And by the way, it's not only T-shirts, you got shoes and everything going.
Yes, and those are sneakers that I did with Lacoste, the lace ones. The blue ones are with Reebok, and then the other ones are with Nike, because, when I started the brand, there weren't any women brands in this market. And since I was the first one, and now I'm, miles ahead of my competition, these major corporations come to me to kind of help them reach younger women.
You got a great attitude. I like your aggressive attitude. That's the
you.
way to win in this environment. And by the way, a lot of people seem to be copying that. You got these knee-high Chuck Taylors now going on too. So you're right in the right spot at the right time. Congratulations. You're staying with us for Buy, Sell,
I
Hold.
am, yes.
Terrific. Coming up on deck, a former president and an Academy Award-winning actor can't kick a goal in their pitch to host the World Cup. And the vote on taxes in the House. Was that a Buy, Sell, or Hold? Text 369-249. News treated as if they're stocks. Would you buy them, sell them, or hold them? Well, Bill Clinton and Morgan Freeman strike out with the World Cup committee. The U.S. hoping to host the World Cup, sending the former president and the actor to make a presentation. But Vladimir Putin and the desert are the big winners. Russia awarded the 2018 World Cup, while the 2022 tournament is going to be played in Qatar, the smallest host nation ever. So the World Cup thumbing its nose at the United States. Is that a buy, sell, or hold, Doctor?
That's a sell. I don't mind Qatar getting this, but I don't think we should be snubbed. There's been enough snubbing of the U.S. lately.
No snubbing.
It's a sell. I don't like it, but the audience for soccer in the United States is very small.
All right.
No, I'm selling this. Qatar they have what, 1.6 million people? Same
Qatar or gutter, by the way? I always thought it was
I
gutter.
thought it was
Who knows?
Qatar. I
Who
don't
knows?
know. 1.6 million people, size of Phoenix. They're not even anybody at the games.
What do you think?
Sell. U.S.
Sell.
should get it.
All right. Yeah, I think the U.S. should get it too. I'll go along with the crowd, although I must admit I don't care much about soccer. What does Scoreboard think? It's a sell. Okay. Eminem is the big winner, pulling in 10 Grammy nominations. This guy just doesn't quit. I didn't think he was going to last for a year. This is the most for any artist this year. Leah's looking at me like I'm an idiot. Including nominations for the big three: Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year. Eminem, who has the biggest selling CD of 2010, has won 10 Grammys over the past decade. Well, I'll go to you first, Leah. Is he a buy, sell?
Buy.
You really like him?
Yes, I love him.
Wow.
He's so talented, and he's sober now, and this is a great reward.
And he's sober now.
Yeah, I think it's a buy. I love MM myself. I mean, I remember that when it hit iTunes, I bought that first night. Unbelievable CD.
He is one of the few guys in the rap game that can rap.
You were telling me he could come in here and rap about anything, about these cards, about my pen.
Sure could, and that's not something that Jay-Z
He's also
can do.
talented.
Also
guess.
very musical.
What's
He's
a
musical. He
strategy?
appeals to different age groups, and he's great with words. He's a great rapper.
And
Love
guess
him.
what? I still don't like him. That's me. That's just me. And Scoreboard? All right, he's a buy. All right, after Bristol Palin's success and ratings boost on Dancing with the Stars, the show's producers are looking at signing up Bristol's dad and Sarah's husband, Todd Palin, to join the cast next season. Sarah Palin, top of the show's wish list, but they believe that she would never do it herself, so they're targeting Todd. Todd Palin on Dancing with the Stars. Buy, sell, or hold?
Politics and reality TV, no.
Sell.
I'm selling it too. I do not. I mean, I like seeing Bristol. She's cute. Todd Palin, I don't want to see him in a tutu.
Face the nation.
Nobody said he has to dress up in a tutu,
Face
by the
the
way.
nation, Todd. Let's see what you got.
All right.
This is a
buy.
business show, David, and this is going to be big commercial success.
By the
Gotta
way,
go
were
for
you
it.
on a reality TV show?
Millionaire matchmaker, yes.
Holy mackerel. So she knows what she's talking about. You said sell. Well, I guess since you know, I'll say sell as well. Okay, the vote on taxes in a house. Buy, sell, or hold first to the panel. You want your taxes to go up?
I do
If you make
not.
over $250,000 a year, they would.
You better sell.
Sell.
Okay, one sell.
I'm selling too. It's just the political games.
Another sell.
I'm going to wait and see what happens.
Oh, he's putting it
come
on
on, take
hold.
this.
No way. Come on. The economy's in trouble.
Yeah, I'm a sell on this one as well. And at home, 90% of you voted sell, 6% voted buy, 4% voted hold. So, you know, it was 10% said something other than buy. Stay tuned for Judge Andrew Napolitano. Free to watch, by the way, at 10 o'clock. It's Eric Bolling, followed on Money with special guests Donald Trump and Mort Zuckerman. Talk about reality TV. You got it right here on FBN. Tomorrow, by the way, on Scoreboard, we have complete coverage of the Debt Commission vote. It's going to be a huge day tomorrow. You don't want to miss FBN for a moment. Good night. We're keeping score for you.